I'm hearing. Now, upon reflection, I'm sure you thought that in some ways you probably did, in some ways you could probably improve. In what ways do you think analyzing your own behavior, analyze the mock session you did, and you can take, I heard people talking about their personal experience in SI sessions too, please take that, that's very, 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 very valid. How could you continue to break that cycle of the bank teller mentality, teacher, student, teacher, student, teacher, student, because we're trying to be facilitators. At El Camino College, they use the word coaches. You call them SI coaches, they don't call them SI leaders, just because it takes more of a facilitator mentality. I'm a coach, we're going to do this, and that's how they terminology. Here we use leaders here, but we may be changing it one day, I don't know. But to be more of a facilitator and bring it back on them, how would you do that into your real sessions more? Yes?
Well, sometimes they ask me questions that like I don't even know the answer to. I'm like, that was a really good question. So I'm like, well, let's get all our materials together and we'll find the solution together. And so they're actively looking, and it's kind of like a group, like, let's figure out this answer. So you kind of something like that.
Okay. But do you lose credibility as a leader if you don't know your stuff? That's what
If you don't know it, of course you would.
So you can say you don't know it?
No, I mean, you can barely know it, but you want them to figure it out. Kind of like, we've all seen movies where, like, Finding Nemo, the dad wants to do everything for his son because little Nemo can't do anything for him. He never lets him learn anything. And he holds him back. That's an example of what we may be doing inadvertently for our students if we give them the answer way too easily. So that doesn't take credit away. You may know it, yeah, I understand it, but I'm going to let you suffer a little bit more. Keep going. You're on the right track. Like Ivan said, guide them. Yes?
Actually, when I was tutoring, not doing SIs, before, when I had students who asked me questions I didn't know, it helped a lot, and they actually felt it was good that I looked through the book with them to kind of show them how to get the answer.
Yeah.
So, you may lose a little credibility, but they'll probably feel like you're more like one of them. So it's a trade-off, I think.
Also,
You actually increase the credibility because you actually walk the walk with them, and you can show them that you have an ability to find the answer as well.
The only thing you lose credibility is pretending to know.
right.
And then you get caught, and then you're a liar, and then you're gone. So yeah, definitely. I think we've all done it one, like pretending to know and, yeah.
I've learned to bounce it off other students. Someone will ask a question, and I'm like, well, what do you think about that? And so it starts a discussion, and I'll kind of feed questions like, well, what do you think about this? And then ask another person. So it starts this whole discussion in the group, which works pretty well. We all kind of collectively find the answer.
Yeah, because, even as a counselor, there's a lot of times, oh, how do I transfer to New York University? That's a great question. You're the very first person that's ever, I don't know, I have no idea. Let's find out, so being real, being honest, not playing a superpower, super being a know-it-all. I think you'll never lose credibility with that. And you obviously, and that's ultimately a good thing. It might not be a good thing in the moment. It might be a stressful thing, saying, if they ask you a bunch of questions, you don't know them, being honest, but let's find them out, or I can follow up on that next week and bring it to the table. Definitely. But having them struggle with it, and as a group cohesively struggle with it to find the answer, is always a good thing. Definitely. Going only on the mock session we had last week, anyone have any ideas or care to share or discuss how you would have done it differently to break the cycle a little bit more? Because I saw a lot of teacher type interactions last week, and so how would you, reflecting on it, do it a little differently? Yeah.
For the pluses, I think one of the things I could do is actually join the groups, and instead of doing it with them, I'll probably just ask them this or that. To, if they have trouble, lead them to it, so they'll probably feel that I'm like one of them, sort of. And then just go group by group. Maybe that would be better than just staying up there and just not doing anything.
Anyone else?
I think I have a good idea. I'm not sure, but can we like pretend to like switch the roles? Like I'm the student now and you're the teacher, and you tell me how I should do this. Maybe that would help.
Yes. I actually did that last Thursday. I did divide and conquer, so I told them, okay, I'm gonna have you read the section. I assigned like 2 sections for each student, and then they wrote like a summary. I didn't tell them I was gonna present, but I told them like, write good details, and then I had them go. I told them, okay, now you're the instructor, and I'm the student, and I'm gonna ask like questions, and I told them like dumb questions, and like they were laughing, but like I did, and I was like testing their knowledge, but at the same time I was guiding them, and they liked it.
Everyone get one of these? If you have one, go grab one. If you don't, I'll give one to you right now. Is it? I will send.